There are few universal truths, but one that is undeniable is that some niggas should not be trusted. This can mean many things. Maybe they can't be trusted to keep a secret. Or maybe they can't be trusted to make good decisions. Or maybe they can't be trusted around women or children alone. Or maybe you just can't trust them to say like anything remotely intelligent. Whatever it is, I'm gonna take this episode to talk about some people that I don't trust.
All that shit about you being top tier. Cause tonight, black bitch, I'ma show you.
Disclaimer, this is my opinion, so don't do me like that smart guy in the comment section, please. Okay?
Imaginary technique. Scope him like JFK.
People who spam emojis during arguments. I want to start off with these people because I hate these people. Hate them. I've had the displeasure of scrolling on Instagram Reels and seeing some of the political discourse there, and it is honestly so pathetic because when you do, you will inevitably come across one of these people. And I know I'm generalizing, but they are usually on the conservative side. Not that the left doesn't have these kinds of losers, but if you needed me to say that, then you might already be too far gone. It's just so pretentious. Oh, it pisses me off, bro. And it's always one of these three emojis that I'll spam too. Like, bro, get a new bit. I am just convinced these niggas are just rage baiting, because you spamming emojis like that isn't telling me that you're taking the argument or even yourself seriously. So why should I take you seriously? It's that, or it's just them very clearly trying to hide the fact they're mad and have a poor argument. Because nobody, whether a well-constructed, well-sourced and intelligent argument, would behave like this. Especially because you can make an actually good argument or prove them wrong using trusted sources and that, and they will still just reply to your comment, refusing to acknowledge your point, and spam like one of these three emojis. If they're Gen Z or Alpha, they'll probably spam these ones too. And while I'm on this, because I know it's not the same thing, but I may as well group these together because it's similar, and also it's my video, so what I say goes. But I also hate when people, usually leftist and women, say shit like, "Ooh, so close," or "hope this helps," or anything like that. And the thing is, and it's arguably even worse, because when the people on my side say this shit, I don't even want to support them anymore. Like, yeah, you're spitting facts, but you're a dick. I would hate to talk to these people in real fucking life. They just seem condescending. Fuck off, bro. You can't even be fucking mature. And I don't care if your argument is that the people you're doing this to deserve it because they're stupid or are making super hateful comments. You're better off just reporting and ignoring and or disliking those comments than you are actually responding to them. I could read some straight up white supremacist nonsense like, "Actually, Vikings invented braids," and then the comment under it say, "Ooh, so close. Actually, bitch please. I already heard enough. Just give me my red cap." Just let them be fools, because you acting holier than them isn't gonna push them any further left. It's just a waste of time and effort for you. You would be better off spending that time, I don't know, actually being leftist? I don't fucking know. So to all the people who act like this, I just want you to know that I don't trust you to have an emotionally mature debate or response to criticism. You know another type of person I don't trust? Girls who call fat girls pretty. Okay. This one might piss off my female crowd. Girls don't watch me. But I swear that you niggas are lying to these large ladies. You have to be. Whether it be their friend or whether it be some random fat woman on the internet. You women just love calling them pretty and shit. And I think you people are deceitful as fuck! Because what is the logic? Do you fat people fit or something? I just know you bitches are lying, because when that same fat bitch becomes a problem, you stop liking them, all of a sudden they ain't pretty anymore, they're just fat. They're fat bitches. Watch these women get cheated on with a fat bitch, then we'll see how they really feel. I can't help but get the feeling that they just say this shit because it makes them feel like more woke or like good people. Don't get it wrong either. It's not like fat/overweight women are inherently unattractive. I've seen some pretty fat women, but and you know, like 1 or 2 men too. Unless the bar is substantially lower when it comes to women's attractiveness to other women than with men. Which would make sense because it's like that with men too. Like I'm willing to bet a lot of men would think I'm decently attractive. But women,
Big Val!
other than that, I'm failing to understand it. I used to be convinced they just did it out of some malicious effort to keep big women big, so that they could have all them fit men to themselves. But male loneliness epidemic exists, so that clearly fucking wasn't the case. Maybe they just do it to be a girl's girl, sure. But I can't help but feel like it isn't genuine most of the time, because this amazing thing that these women should feel proud of often becomes like the very thing wrong with them, or an accessory of what's wrong with them, when the fat women do something wrong or are just bad people. Like they'll use pictures of fat and ugly people or characters to depict them and shit like that, or they'll make comments, yeah. But if you're woke enough, you'll realize this happens a lot with minorities, especially with queer and neurodivergent people. And even though I don't put fat people in the minority section, one, because they make up like 80% of America's population, bullshit! But also two, because I don't believe in fat people being a minority. I'm sorry, but no. It's not that fat people don't get marginalized, mostly women, be it by luxury brands, or by men, or by society as a whole, yeah. But I just do not fuck with the word fatphobia and the implication of it being on a similar standing to racism or misogyny or homophobia or ableism. I refuse. Being fat is like the one characteristic you can change about yourself. It won't be easy, but it can happen. You can't cure disabilities or being a different race or being gay or anything like that. And you shouldn't want to. But you know what you can cure? Being an overweight nigga. I don't know. Everybody fucking fat phobic, nigga. If it's the same logic as homophobia, as in more than just I hate gay people, but are also afraid of being gay or having gay kids, people you know.
Killer Queen 第3の爆弾バイツァーダスト
If it's the same logic as homophobia, as in more than just I hate gay people, but are also afraid of being gay or having gay kids, people you know becoming gay, then you're probably fat phobic too. You cool with being fat? You cool with having fat kids? You cool with having a fat partner? If you said yes to all of those, then fair enough, fat. Fair enough. I don't have anything to say to you. That's fair enough. But for all you women who call these fat women pretty, knowing damn well you don't truly mean it, I don't trust you. Next. Anyone who legitimately believes in woke games or movies. Honestly, this could be its own video, so I don't want to say too much. But if you legitimately believe this shit, then I think you should do a little bit of soul searching, my nigga. I don't think it's functional human behavior to see a black person or a woman in a video game and then think to yourself, oh yeah, this game is communist propaganda. Or see like a trans flag and immediately think, okay, yep, this game is made by pedophiles. They're pushing the gay agenda. Yeah, man, I don't know. Do better.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
Men who obsess about virgins. This one I needed to put into the video because I actually have a story to tell. This story involves one of my friends, a girl I used to go to school with, and her boyfriend of the time. For the sake of not doxing anyone, everyone here is going to be given fake names. For my friend, we're going to call her Giovanna. Not because she's Italian or anything, I just like the name Giovanna. Also, I'm reading JoJo. For my old classmate, we're gonna call her Morgan, and her ex, his name's gonna be Sam. The story takes place in the beginning of 6th form. Giovanna hangs out with Morgan and Sam because she doesn't have any new and better friends to hang out with yet, so she decides to put up with them. If you couldn't tell, I don't like Morgan, and neither did Giovanna. In fact, not many people did like Morgan. She was kind of like, she was known as the school bop. I mean, that's not entirely accurate because she didn't fuck many people, but in fact, I'm pretty sure the popular kids had more bodies than her, but whatever. She was also just genuinely unfucking likable though. She was just a cunt. She always overstepped people's boundaries and then got mad when they pressed her about it. She would bitch about her life and then get mad when people tried to help her. She's racist. No, literally, she is. She called me a nigger like twice. I mean, she is a part of the agriculture scene, so I guess it makes sense that she would act like a hillbilly. It would be really funny if her college knew about that, but I can't dox her. Can't dox her. So, cheated on her boyfriend once. Not Sam, guy before that. But Sam was actually the mistress to that relationship. So, you know, Sam's a real great guy. Sam is also like a year older than Morgan, which I realize like in non-British countries, especially America, because they date really fucking young in school. I don't know why, they just do. It's so weird. In Britain, if you dated like anyone like the year younger than you were just a pedophile. You were just a pedo. But in my opinion, I'd say it's warranted. Like, it's a boys girls school. There are so many boys and there are so many girls in your year, but you decide to look down. Wait, that's weird, right? That's weird. Anyway, I could not tell you how this happened because I don't know, but I think Morgan and Sam were talking about sex or their sex life to Giovanna, by the way, an unwilling participant in this, and I think it came across during that conversation that Giovanna was a virgin, and I wasn't there because I didn't go sixth form, but I like to think that Sam's eyes just fucking lit up. You know, he had stars coming out that shit, you know. The second this happened, Sam started got on this tirade about how men like pure girls, they like virgins. Virgins are so desirable and this, that, the other. Needless to say, Giovanna was not happy about that. But I think who was even more unhappy was Morgan. I mean, to go there in front of your girlfriend, talking about how virgins are so desired and so pure after revealing that your friend is a virgin. At that point, he may as well have just turned around and been like, Giovanna, I want to fuck you. He would have just been better. It would have made more sense if it's like, Morgan, I want to take your friend's virginity, or maybe you could join in. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, but that is probably something he would have said. But Morgan, I want you to guess who she was mad at. I want you to guess who she ended up more mad at. The guy who basically just admitted to wanting to fuck her friend, or the virgin Giovanna. Yeah, she didn't want to talk to Giovanna for a little bit after that. Oh my, that's fucking, it's hilarious. But I think she was probably traumatized because he cheated on her, well, almost cheated on her like twice. They had a toxic relationship. They broke up a few times. Funny. Men who obsess over virgins will never not be weird to me. Like, okay, when you're young, say like 16 to 18, I can understand wanting a virgin. You're probably a virgin, so it makes sense, you know. You want to lose, you want to be each other's first. It's like that for me. But when you've already lost your virginity and you want a virgin, oh, that's just weird. It's just freaky. I mean, I heard it from my brother. His logic is that when they're a virgin, it challenges him.
Is this nigga serious?
That's just low-key fucking rapey, in my opinion. That is just rapey, innit? I don't know, the implication that like a virgin would be more of a challenge than a non-virgin, probably because it's harder to get sex out of them because they're gonna be a lot more closed off or afraid of it. Oh, no, I don't trust that. I don't trust that. That's weird. That's weird. And like another one is like when they talk about like women being pure, but like men should be promiscuous. Excuse me, how the fuck you gonna say that? Especially because like if all the women are meant to be pure but the men are meant to be promiscuous, who are the men fucking? Like, even if you want to go by the logic that like, oh well, they're all fucking women, they're just competing against each other, it's not very pro man of you, is it? I could just imagine like a guy like being deeply into someone and then the second they find out that they had sex or something, they just go like, nope, you can fuck off. You're impure, you're defiled by cock. It's so whack. Bro, don't be like this. To all the boys and men down here, don't be like them. They're weird. Especially if you're like in your deep into your 20s or in your 30s and you're still saying that shit. Cause then it just gets weird, doesn't it? Like, who the fuck is gonna be 24 and a virgin? Who's gonna be like 30 and a virgin? No one. Or like, if they are, then they're probably doing it for religious reasons at that point. You people are weird, you freaky ass niggas. All the men who obsess about pure women or virgins and this, that, the other, No, 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 nah. I don't, no. I ain't even gonna say I don't trust you, right? I ain't even gonna end off with that. You need your shit searched, nigga. Get help!